this installment, we're diving into a damaging parenting style that often goes unnoticed. Parents who live through their children. On the surface, it might seem like they're just being involved or supportive, but there's a fine line between encouraging your child's passions and forcing them to fulfill unfulfilled dreams and expectations. What does it mean to live through your child? Living through a child happens when parents impose their desires, goals, and unachieved ambitions onto their kids, disregarding the child's interests, feelings, and autonomy. This can show up in various forms: pushing them into sports they have no interest in, pressuring them to achieve academically at any cost, or even using them to relive their own glory days. These parents often blur the boundaries between their lives and their children's, treating their kids' successes and failures as reflections of their own self-worth. The child becomes an extension of the parent's identity rather than an individual with their own path. Signs of parents living through their children. 1. Unrealistic expectations. The child is constantly pressured to excel in specific areas, whether it's academics, sports, arts, or any other field the parent prioritizes. 2. Loss of autonomy. The child rarely has the freedom to make their own choices about what they like or want to pursue. Every decision feels influenced or outright controlled by the parent. 3. Emotional manipulation. The parent might use guilt, shame, or disappointment as tools to control the child's decisions, making them feel responsible for the parent's happiness. 4. Over-involvement in activities. Parents attend every event not just to support, but to take over, often criticizing the child's performance, even if it's something the child enjoys. 5. Neglecting the child's true desires. The child's wants and needs are ignored or minimized. Their own passions are dismissed because they don't align with what the parent envisions. The impact on children. Children of parents who live through them often feel suffocated, anxious, and overwhelmed by the pressure to meet impossible standards. They may struggle with identity issues, constantly questioning who they are outside of their parents' expectations. This can lead to low self-esteem, depression, and difficulty making independent decisions in adulthood. Worse, they might grow up resenting their parents, feeling that they were never allowed to be themselves. These children may also face burnout from being pushed too hard, too fast, in areas they never wanted to pursue in the first place. Breaking the cycle. Breaking free from this toxic dynamic requires a conscious effort from parents to step back and truly listen to their children. It's essential to recognize that each child is their own person with unique talents, dreams, and aspirations, encouraging them to explore their own interests without the looming shadow of parental pressure allows them to grow into confident, self-assured adults. Parents need to seek fulfillment in their own lives rather than through their children. Therapy, self-reflection, and setting personal goals can help parents understand why they feel the need to live through their children and how they can support their kids without imposing their own unmet needs onto them. Final thoughts. It's natural to want the best for your child, but it's crucial to differentiate between being supportive and being controlling. True support looks like providing opportunities, encouragement, and the freedom for your child to make their own choices. In doing so, you give them the gift of self-discovery, a priceless foundation for a fulfilling life that's all their own.